What's going on, guys? Get123 here with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and just in case you haven't heard about it yet, the first heist for Grand Theft Auto Online actually leaked yesterday. People were able to get into the mission and invite friends and play through it, and there's been footage recorded and uploaded to the internet, and I think we should discuss that and all of its details. But I decided that rather than just telling you guys about it, I will give you my review of it, and for copyright reasons, and since technically they're not released yet, I cannot upload the footage to my channel yet. I do not want to risk any copyright strikes or getting my channel shut down or anything like that. So what I do have is a link in the description below, and that is going to say facebook.com because that's where the guy uploaded it, because he didn't want to get his channel shut down either. So I recommend that you go and check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Otherwise, you will have no idea what I'm talking about. So go ahead and check that out and then come back to this video when you are done, because that's what we're going to be discussing now. So this is basically going to be my opinions of it, my review, and as you guys know, we have been waiting months for these heists to come out, so we're just going to kind of go through it. So when I first heard about this, I wasn't sure if it was legitimate or not. I kind of thought that there was a possibility that it was fake, that it was staged, that it was edited somehow, but so far it appears that this is fully legitimate. It appears to be true, so I'm going to go through this, talking as if it is real, because, well, we can only assume that it is, and it should be noted that these heists are in beta. This is not the release version, so anything that you see in the video and anything that I talk about is subject to change. So without any further ado, why don't we get on to it? When you first click onto the video, you're going to see a group of players standing by a van. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. They're probably driving to the bank, and of course they all pile in the bank, and the first thing that I noticed was that they had to drive a slow van for probably about a minute on screen, and the video is actually sped up. So in-game, the time that they had to drive was actually probably more like 2 to 3 minutes, which, okay, isn't too bad. I'm assuming that the heist will be really cool and it'll be worth the drive. So they arrive at the bank, they blow up the doors or barge in the doors somehow, and there are a few security guards standing there as they walk in. And, at this point, I'm kind of thinking like, all right, now let's see the action pick up, and it appears that the security guards in the video, this kind of caught me off guard, they didn't really react as you would expect them to. Like I said, okay, yeah, this is in beta, but the one main security guard who's guarding the door at the beginning just kind of lets them run past him, and while they're standing next to him, he says, "Where'd they go?" even though they're standing in plain sight. So this is hopefully one of those things that are subject to change, because it appeared that the security guards were, they weren't all there, let's just say that. So it appears that the guy in the video, his duty in the heist, because, each person will have a different role. There can be hackers, shooters, guards, drivers, and all that stuff. The guy in the video, his role appears to be the guard, or the shooter, the guy who's going to guard the doors. So his role actually wasn't that exciting, so I don't know if this is an accurate representation of heists, but as you watch the video, he kind of ran around, and he watched the hacker do his work and stuff like that. But to be entirely honest with you guys, you might flame me in the comments and say, "Oh, you're never pleased, Rockstar, put so much work into these and you're never happy, it's not ever enough." Well, having said all that, I don't know if I was all that impressed. It just, I don't know. The guy that we watched in the video just kind of ran around for a few minutes, shot some cops, shot some guards, and it really wasn't too difficult. He just guarded the door for 30 seconds and ran around. Basically waited for the hackers and the other people to do their job. So when the action did pick up again was when they were about to leave. At that point they had, I think, 3 wanted stars, and there was a little bit more action then. It wasn't so bad, but it still didn't look that difficult, and I believe they took a tour bus, and that's what they used to escape. So after a brief shootout with the cops, they drive away, and they drive to, I think, Lester's or Trevor's place. I'm not really sure, but all in all, geez, I hate to say this, but I was not impressed. Like I said, you guys might get angry with me for that, but I want to know, are you guys impressed? Was it like, wow, this is what we've been waiting for, this is awesome? I don't really know. And one thing I should note before I forget is that the payout did not show at the end of the video, even though there will be roughly a $50,000 to $80,000 payout for the heists, but since it was in beta, it probably just didn't show the money. But, with everything said and done, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, League of Legends, things like that that provide you with direct action right into it. And the heist, it was a lot of just kind of standing around and shooting guards as they came to you. It didn't look all that challenging, and honestly, it didn't look like it required that much teamwork or strategy either. It looks like each person kind of did their own thing, and the most teamwork was, you know, trying to get everybody in the van together. So I don't know. I might get dislikes on this video because you guys are like upset with me, but maybe some of you guys will agree with me. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below, but that is pretty much my opinion and my review of the first heist. And obviously, okay, that's only one heist. There are going to be plenty more to come, so since that's the first one, it might be a little bit dull, might be a little boring, might be easy. So hopefully we can see some with more more teamwork required, more, I don't know, just cooler roles and cooler tasks to carry out. So with that, guys, please tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What did you think of it? And with that, please stay tuned for more Grand Theft Auto 5 in the future. I will see you next time.